morning, day 59. I am back on trail right where I left off yesterday. It's not like I left trail, but I did leave trail to camp at a state park near, I was gonna say near Blanton, but it's really more near Ceres or Wytheville. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing those right, but Samuel is camping nearby and is slack packing me for 2 days and 3 nights. I'll be staying at that campsite. So these are going to be relatively short days because the road crossings on the AT on this stretch happen to be almost exactly 10 miles apart. I think it's like 9.4 and then 10.5, and then so I would either have to do, to get picked up for slack packs, I'd have to do 10-mile days or 20-mile days. And so I'm doing 10-mile days today and tomorrow. And then Friday I'll be back to camping in the woods or staying at shelters. So already huffing and puffing up this hill. I'm not even carrying any weight. I do have new shoes on, so my feet feel a little weird. They're clones of my previous shoes. They're just not broken in yet, so they're kind of clunky on my feet. And I need to adjust the lacing. I forgot to do that. So they kind of feel tight on my toes already. But I got fresh new shoes. So the plan today is 10 miles. I'll get picked up in 6 hours. That'll give me a nice long lunch break. As you can see, just beautiful postcard, perfect landscape behind me. And I'm cutting across this pasture. Again, very much evocative of hiking in Switzerland and the Urals, which are very similar to these mountains in scale and vibe. Even driving from here to the campsite, which is about a 30-minute drive through the Western Virginia countryside, southwestern Virginia, was not unlike driving in the countryside in the Urals. Just the twisty country roads and mountain roads, and everything is farms and cows and in the valleys, and then the wooded mountainsides beyond. I'm just letting it roll because of how gorgeous it is in the background. You know, driving the country roads between the campsites I'm staying at, these next couple of nights, I am just itching to get back out here on a motorcycle. It's the most gorgeous, curvy, scenic, perfect motorcycle roads, and it's not mountainous, as in we're not having to go up mountains or down mountains to get curvy like you do in Georgia. It's more like the Ozarks, where it's just kind of level countryside, but the roads are really curvy and well cambered. And if they are going over mountains, they're gentle. But motorcycle roads, and then a great study in vernacular architecture. All the towns we've been going through have these amazing Carpenter Gothic churches. Some appear to be kept up, others are in ruins, both of which are very aesthetically pleasing. And then these old farmhouses, both the kept up ones and the ones that are in ruins. This right here, for example, is one of my favorite vernacular tropes, and that is the stamped tin or galvanized metal roofing shingles as siding. This one's on a barn, so they just clad a barn with it rather than painting the barn, I suppose. But using that on houses was a thing in the early part of the 20th century, and there's very few of that left. So something that would make a fantastic photography project, a really fun sketchbook project, and just some amazing roads for riding. You know, this time through, I'm doing it on foot, but it really makes me want to come back and do it on 2 wheels. But then also have the time, the bandwidth to get out a pen and a sketchbook, or do some serious photography studies or what have you. You know, those are, I don't like to use the word bucket list, but those are kind of like dream items, to-do list for me. But I'm in the middle of this one right now, so let me get this one done first. So I made it to the Not Mall shelter. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang out here for lunch for maybe about an hour, and that will get me to where I need to be when I get picked up. I'm also looking at myself in this electronic mirror and wondering if I shouldn't put on sunscreen. Everything looks pink, but I don't know if that's just a function of the white balance in the imaging software. All right, we've arrived at Lick Creek. The bridge is out, and we're gonna have to cross this on foot, which means either getting your brand new first one today, not even broken in yet, Merrell's wet, or changing into Crocs, or in my case, Tevas. Got my shoes off, I'm about to cross. I'm not gonna attempt to treat you all to a video of me crossing, because I want to not accidentally drop my phone in the river. So see you on the other side.